Akshita's recipes. Well, today I'm going to be showing you a very simple and easy to make pan roast chicken. It has some beautiful Indian spices and the end result is simply delicious. Now what I like to do is I like to club this up with some lovely chopped up red onion and some fresh lime, and I love to have this with some bhakris. I will leave a recipe for a very easy to make bhakri, which is not very complicated. It is good and it's healthy. So you can just click the link and it will take you to my recipe. For today's recipe, for prepping up, what you need to do is you first need to make a paste of ginger, garlic and some light green chilies. Now I always like to use the light green chilies. They're a little bit long. They're not very spicy, but they have a very nice flavor. Don't go for those very small dark red chilies, green chilies, because they really turn out to be very spicy. So for prepping up for this recipe, just take about 6 or 7 cloves of garlic, about 1 inch of ginger. You can peel the ginger, or I use it with the peel after giving it a thorough wash though. And then just take some light green chilies and just grind them in your mixer pot. Then what you need to do is just soak some coriander or cilantro for the garnish. What I like to do is just take a little handful, soak it in some water which has got about a half a teaspoon of salt for about 5 to 10 minutes. Drain it off and wash it completely. That way your coriander is nice and clean. Then also for this recipe we are going to chop about 4 medium-sized onions, and what you do is wash your onions well, and then just take a cutting board, take a sharp knife and just cut them, slice them. Don't chop them up. You want sliced onions because we're going to fry them till they're nice and golden brown. This adds an amazing flavor. Besides that, also keep some Kashmiri dried red chilies ready and wash them and let them just pat them dry with a dry towel and keep that ready. And also some fresh curry leaves. Wash that and keep that too. And then of course we have some dry spices for this recipe, like I'm going to be using some haldi or turmeric powder, which we always have in our pantry or our kitchen, some Kashmiri red chili powder, then that adds a lovely color to this dish. Then I'm going to use coriander powder. Now I grind my own coriander powder. Just buy some coriander seeds from the market, which is called dhania. Just roast them lightly on a tawa, and when they cool down, just grind them to a powder, and you can store this in your pantry and use them for all your recipes. Besides that, I'm going to be using vinegar, and you can use white vinegar or any vinegar that you use regularly. And I think that's about it. So this is a very simple recipe. And of course pepper powder, I do the same thing. I buy black pepper, roast it lightly, when it's cooled down, just grind it, and I've got pepper powder ready to use, because I do use a lot of pepper powder in my cooking, as most of you who have been following me know. And salt to taste. That's all that we need for this recipe. And of course the chicken. Now I always use boneless chicken breast. The thing is, it's very lean, it's good for health, there's no fat, and it cooks also really fast, and it's really healthy. So I just wash my chicken very well, pat it dry, and then just cut it up into medium-sized cubes. You can cut them into smaller cubes, as much as or whatever you like. So in this recipe I'm using about 450 grams of chicken boneless breast. And you will see the end result is so good that you want to prepare it, and it's so easy that on a weekend you just won't feel like cooking something elaborate. This is the best recipe, and it gets ready also very quickly. today's recipe. I hope you give it a try. It's super simple, isn't it? It had such few ingredients and the end result was simply delicious. So I hope you give this recipe a try. You can also club it up with some normal regular chappatis or polis or bread. It tastes good anyway, even with some rice and dal. So let me know in the comments box below how you like today's recipe. And also don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. If you haven't joined my channel yet by subscribing, then please hit the red subscribe button that you see somewhere below this video. It's completely free, and once you subscribe, there's a little bell icon. Just click the bell icon. That way whenever I put up a new video, you'll get a message for the same. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video sooner than you think. This is Akshita signing off. Bye guys.